The ancient Egyptian civilization, famous for its pyramids, pharaohs, mummies, and tombs, flourished for thousands of years. Located on the northeast corner of Africa, Egypt is home to one of the world's earliest and greatest civilizations, with a unified kingdom first surfacing around 3200 BC, with a population estimated at more than 99 million. It is the most populous country in Arab world. In Egypt, a huge new administrative capital is being built approximately 45 kilometers to the east of Cairo, on the swath of desert equal to the size of Singapore. If you take a walk or drive across Cairo, you may be tempted to think that Egyptian government embarked on this multi-billion-dollar project to meet an urgent need. The current capital is hardly functioning, so ministers and embassies surrounding Cairo Central, Tahrir Square are clogging the city's arteries. With many street blocks to ensure the security of this building and their occupants, it is at times impossible to go from A to B in the city. Moreover, the already overcrowded capital's 22 million population is expected to double by 2050. So, it is easy to believe the new administrative capital, which is expected to house embassies, government agencies, parliament, 30 ministries, a spiraling presidential compound, and some 6.5 million people when completed, is a necessity. It seems that it will not only move administrative building out of Cairo, but also create much needed housing. Moreover, the government committed to allocate 15 square meters of green space per inhabitant in the new development. The new capital will have a central green river, a combination of open water and planted greenery twice the size of New York's Central Park. So the project is also being sold as an effort to tackle pollution and make Egypt greener. But if you look beneath the surface, and most importantly follow the money, you will clearly see this project is much more than an altruistic effort by the government to decongest Cairo and improve the living conditions of city inhabitants. It is not clear who will be able to live in the new capital once it is completed. The housing unit there are being sold at very hefty prices. A 2-bedroom apartment in the new capital goes for about $50,000. That's a huge sum, which is out of the reach of many in a country where the gross domestic product per capita is about $3,000. Thus, it seems that the new administrative capital is going to serve as yet another gated community for the rich and will do little to meet the housing needs of Cairo's poor and underprivileged residents. If the government does not take urgent steps to ensure the gates of this new city are also open to poorer citizens, this new project will achieve little in helping underprivileged Egyptians. This is why the new administrative capital is already being seen by many as a colossal waste of resources. Critics say the money spent on building the new capital should have instead been used to improve living conditions impoverished part of what should be known as Old Cairo. In response to these critics, the government said that the city will eventually also include social housing but provide no details as to when these units will be built and made available to those in need. The new administrative capital will help the military and the government consolidate their power. It will help the private sector to make money and strengthen its relationship with and loyalty to the government. It will allow LCC to give legitimacy to his regime and build a legacy. But the government's response to this claim also holds truth. This project will make a tangible difference in the lives of ordinary Egyptians living in the country's congested capital, and the major construction effort will push the national economy forward. So what to make of the new administrative capital? As the project will take years to complete, the jury is still out. Mr. El-Sisi originally promised that the new capital would be funded by foreign and local investors, and the sales of government land in central Cairo. Egyptian developers, some with link to the military, were pressured by the government to help build it. The government has promised that the new cities will deliver millions of jobs and urgently needed housing. Economists say that a majority of jobs created so far are low-paid construction gigs. El-Sisi is depicted facing outward towards his creation, attentively presiding over how contemporary Egypt will be shaped and how its story will be told. There is no doubt that the Cairo's congestion makes residents fantasize about escape. Although wide streets, double-glazed windows, open water, and pruned topiaries seem more like the dreams of suburban London or Chicago than ideas well adapted to the desert plain. Thanks for watching this video till the end.